Two colleagues, same company, same floor. They launched their side hustles on the exact same week. Month 3. Chris Harmon hit $3,000 in a single month. He had figured it out. He took his girlfriend to dinner. He told his manager he was almost out of here. He bought new equipment he didn't need yet. Month 3. Nate Okafor also hit $3,000. He sat down on Sunday with a notebook and wrote nothing about how far he had come. He wrote everything about what had to happen next. He did not celebrate. He strategized. Month 4. One of Chris's clients canceled. Another went quiet. No system, no pipeline, no savings buffer. Just the memory of one good month and a restaurant receipt. The arrival mindset doesn't look like laziness. It looks like a celebration. Right before the system stops working, Chris went back to grinding from zero, exhausted. The arrival mindset had convinced him the plateau was a destination. Month 8. Nate opened his notebook. All 3 columns were green for the 3rd consecutive month. He didn't feel ready. He felt certain. There is a difference. On a Tuesday morning, Nate walked into his manager's office. No announcement, no dinner, no post. He celebrated after the system was built, not instead of building it. This finale is about the difference between those 2 Tuesday mornings and the exact system that separates them. Welcome to the series finale of the Freedom Blueprint. You have built the skill, the schedule, the pricing. Today, we answer the question this whole series has been building toward. When do you quit your job? Let's answer that. For real. Let's get into it. You just watched Chris do everything right and crash. You watched Nate do everything quietly and win. The difference was not the $3,000 month. It was the Sunday after it. Before we get to when you quit, there is something that happens to almost every side hustler first. Something that trips people up right when things are starting to work. You start. You get your first client, your second, third. The income is real. The system is working. And then you hit a ceiling. You cannot take on more clients because you have no more hours. Your income flatlines. And a dangerous thought begins. Maybe this is as far as it goes. It is not. The plateau is not the limit of your potential. It is the limit of your current operating model. The path through it is never more hours. It is never more hustle. The answer is systems. Automation on one end, delegation on the other. Chris never built systems. He just added more hours until the hours ran out. Nate asked a different question every week. The question is this: does this task actually require my brain? Or does it just require consistency? If it only requires consistency, it can be automated. Scheduling your content, a tool can do that. Sending invoices, a tool can do that. Booking client calls, a tool can do that. Every hour you save through automation is an hour that comes back to you. Nate reclaimed 12 hours a week this way. Chris never reclaimed a single one. Now, delegation. Once your side hustle is generating consistent income, identify the tasks that drain your energy but don't require your specific skill. Pay someone $15 an hour to handle the tasks you have been doing yourself at a $75 effective rate. Here is the math that changes how you think about it. This is how solo side hustlers quietly become 6-figure operators, not by working harder, not by sleeping less, by designing their business intelligently. Here is something most people get wrong about growth. They think growing revenue means constantly finding new clients. It does not. There are 3 ways to grow revenue, and only one of them requires someone brand new. Way 1, raise your prices. For every client who has received excellent results, there is a pricing conversation that has not happened yet. Way 2, expand what you offer to clients who already trust you. Selling more to people who already believe in your work is 10 times easier than finding someone new. Way 3, create a passive income layer. Take the knowledge you are using to serve clients and package it. A course, templates, a guide. Sell it once. It sells again and again. Active client income for cash flow. Expanded services for depth. Passive products for scale. When all 3 are running, you are not running a side hustle anymore. You are running a real business. Now, the question this entire series has been building toward: when do you quit your job? I want to give you a real answer, not a motivational one. Not when you feel ready. A framework. 3 conditions. All 3 must be met. Condition 1. Your side hustle covers your essential expenses, not your salary, your non-negotiables, rent, food, utilities, transport, insurance, covered consistently. Condition 2. You have 3 to 6 months of essential expenses in savings, because full-time entrepreneurship will have slow months. The cushion is not optional, it is your emotional stability. Condition 3. You have a trusted pipeline or recurring revenue, not hope. Actual evidence that income will continue after you remove the salary safety net. All 3 conditions for 3 consecutive months. When that box is checked, the conversation is no longer a dream conversation. It is a planning conversation. And there is a profound difference between those 2 conversations. Chris was always having the dream conversation. Nate was having the planning one. And here's something important before we move on. Going full-time is not the only finish line. Some people build extraordinary wealth keeping a side hustle alongside a job they genuinely love. The goal is not to escape employment. The goal is to build choice. Financial freedom means having the option, not the obligation, to leave. Let us close the freedom blueprint the right way. Here is your complete 90-day action plan, drawing from all 5 episodes, starting from today. Days 1 to 14, from episodes 1 and 2. Set your income goal. Do the skills audit. Pick your side hustle type. Send 10 outreach messages. Get your first yes. Days 15 to 30, from episode 3. Set your power windows. Run your first Sunday ritual. Deliver your first project. Days 31 to 60, from episode 4. Move to project-based pricing. Practice your real rate. Start the retainer conversation. Days 61 to 90, from episode 5. Identify 1 automation. Assess your 3 conditions and track toward the 3-month rule. Chris is still waiting for the right moment. He will wait for a long time, because the right moment does not come. It is built. Nate did not wait for the right moment. He built 3 conditions. And on a Tuesday, he just walked out. 5 episodes, 1 system, built from the skills you already own, protected by the time you reclaimed, priced at the value it actually deserves, scaled with the intelligence it has earned. That is the freedom blueprint, and it belongs to you now. If this series added real value to your life, I have one simple ask. Share episode 1 with 1 person who keeps talking about starting something. Just 1. That share might change their direction. The same way this series, if you let it, was designed to change yours. Subscribe, ring the notification bell, because this channel is just getting started.
Ring the notification
and
bell,
the next series
because this channel is just getting started.
Here.
And then